Veiled back into third posse, and Cavassier is fourth, and Accelerator going to the extreme outside from Evander, setting sail for the judge in the gloaming, and Puzzle Book goes to Silver Baron, and Cavassier joining in, and so's Accelerator. Full Limit is behind those with Silk Veil, and then resoundingly 200 out now, and Cavassier is a clear-cut leader. Accelerator can't get him at the moment, and then Puzzle Book, but Cavassier races away for Glen Boss. The gloaming is all over. It's Cavassier winning it from Accelerator. Photo third, Silk Veil, probably from Puzzle Book, and resoundingly wide out. And then came Silver Baron, Full Limit, followed home by Evander, and then Pure Speed, Industrial Fan, and Al Mahar was last to complete the course. Cavassier, perfectly ridden again. Glen Boss has had a good day, led all the way on Swiss Echo, and he posied Cavassier beautifully from the outside gate. And the Graham Rogerson trained colt by Hennessy, showing that he is going to be adept at even a longer journey than 1750, toyed with his rivals over the last 100 metres. Number 3, Cavassier, ridden by Glen Boss, has scored, will pay $8.60 and $2. The favourite Accelerator seemed to lose his position a fraction coming along past the 750. He'll run second at $1.10, and a good go for the third here. There was about 3 or 4 of them going across the line. That horse split in the middle is very prominent there. Number 11, and that is Silk Veil. Silk Veil, number 11, is third, ridden by Glenn Collis, and has paid a total of $14.10. 3, 1, 11, and 7. $6.60 the Quinella, $20.70 exacta. The trifecta, $9.29.10, and the first 4, $5,693.30.
Find the lead, and he'll be hard to hold out, no doubt. Sure Blue comes up into the barrier stalls now. He's got a good first up record, a winner at the course and distance. It's the dry track which he requires here today. Now Port Call to come in. We await Nutcracker and Bumbleina, and we'll have them right to go. They've drawn the outside 2 gates. Super impressive favourite into 420 on Super Tab now. 720 hit the roof. 780 Mr. Gold Flyer. Nutcracker joined them, and now Bumbleina moved up. Field is set. 1400 for the 7th on the program. All clear. Racing. Lovely start too, although soon after the start it was Touch the Groom dropping out at the tail, and Royal Voyage is the first to bound out, headed by Mr. Gold Flyer. Port Call got out fast and is moving across quickly to get into second, placing the Collector and Runs to Win to handy to them, and then Nutcracker. A length and a half Steel Phoenix outside Royal Voyage, and they're followed by Viner's Lane. Super Impressive's caught about 4 wide here. Back behind these horses then, going forward is Sure Blue on the outside. Hit the roof, travelling 4 wide too from Shot of Thunder, Spirit of Westbury, and a couple of lengths away, Touch the Groom on the inside of Bumbleina, passing the 800 metres, and it's Mr. Goldflyer the inside leading Port Call, and moving up on their outside, Super Impressive. The Collector is running 4th, followed by Runs to Win, Nutcracker. Behind these Royal Voyage, followed by Steel Phoenix. Viner's Lane off the track, Hit the Roof is following it home as they swing around the bend now, and next is Sure Blue. Into the straight they race, and passing the 450, Mr. Gold Flyer, narrowly from Super Impressive, who straight up to join him. Port Call in the centre, and then Runs to Win. The Collector's trying to work into the clear, so is Royal Voyage down on the inside, and wider out is Typhoon. At the 200, Mr. Gold Flyer by a length, Super Impressive, Port Call. Here's Royal Voyage coming home, and Spirit of Westbury wide out. Mr. Gold Flyer the leader. Royal Voyage pounces on him. Royal Voyage grab Mr. Gold Flyer. Royal Voyage beats Mr. Gold Flyer, and Touch the Groom, a slashing run out wider, is up there in a photo for that minor, just ahead of Spirit of Westbury, and they were followed closely by Port Call, Runs to Win. Super Impressive race wide, you can't do it here today, and they were followed further back then by the Collector. Steel Phoenix Hit the Roof. He's followed by Bumbleina, Sure Blue and Nutcracker. Viner's Lane well back, and Shot of Thunder is second last to greet the judge, and Typhoon last of all. Number 5, the winner, Royal Voyage, ridden by Mark Flaherty. Number 5, Royal Voyage, bouncing back to winning form. He's had the 3 runs back in, and he finished last in the Liston Stakes. But certainly a drop in grade for him here today at his 3rd run back in from a spell. Back into winning form. He took out the St George back in March. Second placing to number 15. Touch the Groom. He's finished hard on the outside. He's got second out wide. And Mr Gold Flyer in third place. So numbers are 5, 15 and 13 in 123.8. 5, 15, 13. Fourth in Spirit of Westbury, number 7. Royal Voyage.
Adamantly coming up now. So we're set for action in this, the 7th of the day. Spinning Hill, the favourite, number 4, 321.60. Starter goes onto his stand. Ready and set to go. They're off this time in the Theo marks, and one of the best out was Matter of Honour commencing well for Wadi. Spinning Hill from the inside is right there. Belle de Jour is not far away, and the same for Adamantly, and then Make Mine Magic is nicely posited. A length though Altiro, Restless Final Fantasy, Knickerbocker Kid, and then higher followed by Make Me a Miracle. A length the Crawl, a similar margin Shogun Lodge, and 2 to Normal Practice. Down the side they come, arriving at the 800. Matter of Honour, a length and a half on Adamantly. A length for Wadi, a length and a half to Make Mine Magic between Restless Wide. Spinning Hill cluttered away, and then Altiro, Knickerbocker Kid from Belle de Jour. 1 to higher Final Fantasy, Make Me a Miracle, and then Crawl on the fence. Second last is Shogun Lodge, and 2 lengths to Normal Practice. Coming up to the bend, 500 out in the Theo marks, and Matter of Honour, the Novocastrian. A length and a half clear on Adamantly for Wadi, the rails from Belle de Jour. Spinning Hill almost into the clear. Make Mine Magic holding her in though, and then Altiro and Knickerbocker Kid from Shogun Lodge. Crawl and higher. Matter of Honour in front, 200 metres to go. Belle de Jour getting the inside run for Wadi. Make Mine Magic and Shogun Lodge is seeing daylight. Here's a go. Shogun Lodge through the middle. Oh, super. Shogun Lodge beat for Wadi. Belle de Jour not far away. Crawl with Spinning Hill unlucky, and then came higher. Make Mine Magic, further off Knickerbocker Kid. Matter of Honour pulled up quickly from Adamantly. Altiro, Restless Final Fantasy, Make Me a Miracle, and Normal Practice was last. Well, that's what a quality horse will do. 1,300 metres short of his best. Second up from a spell. He was dreadfully in need of a run past the 350, but the run presented itself, and G-Boss, the rider of the day, his silks are flying following wins on Swiss Echo and Cavasia. He drove Shogun Lodge through the gap, and this magnificent gelding by Grand Lodge did the rest. I'm just having a look at the replay. He got between Fawadi and Belle de Jour, a swarm of horses thereafter, but it was Shogun Lodge, class with a capital C. Waiting on the numbers, Shogun Lodge number 1, $8.80 and $2.80 by Grand Lodge from Pride of Tarnee. What a wonderful producer she has been, Pride of Tarnee. Raced by Mr. B.T. Aquilina, P. Stramanandu, Ms. P.M. Beretta and Mrs. D. Samba. 1 Shogun Lodge is first, number 16 is second. Fawadi, written by J. Innes, at $6.40. And number 7 is third, and that is Belle de Jour, written by Len Beasley, $3.50.
Well, you can watch 100 races, and gosh, you won't see a run through a field like that again. That was unbelievable. Here's Joe with the...
Sound the alarm is ready. Go on Spending is lined up into the stalls. And Sorrento has moved up as well. Sorrento set, having its first start for David Hall. Now out in 10 Dash for Cash. Princessa are ready. They're working here on Shower Heart. Best tried in the race have been 2 horses drawn to come down the outside. Sedurka, which will run favourite. And at longer odds, Calm Smites has been very well supported, and they're both going to come outside rail without any problem. Shower Heart, unfortunately, might have drawn the wrong side of the straight again down in gate number 3 if the Ascot Vale is any indication, and it certainly looked clearly so. First 3 home came down the grandstand rail. Now Fubu's moving up into the gates. Slalom is ready. Scenic Peak has joined them on the outside. Calm Smites will take the outside barrier. Roxar is set. Here's Brothers Jest about to join them. Calm Smites took the outside barrier. Sedurka's drawn 3 from the outside. They work here on Brothers Jest, unbeaten in his 3 starts. Here he goes. Bobby Lewis Quality Field is set for action. La Zagaletta stands well, winner of the race in 99. They're off. And La Zagaletta a little slow again out wide, and Sedurka bounced out with Princessa Dash for Cash. Sorrento got away fast, and Scenic Peak is right up with the leading horses. Calm Smicer is settling towards the tail of the horses down this side, and Roxar is showing pace well away from the rail. At the 900 over on the flat side, and Bomber Bill showed the way clearly from Brothers Jess. Sound the Alarm is in behind them. Slalom is wider out, closely being followed in the field then by Go On Spending, and Fubu brought up the rear in company with Show a Heart, who's last of the flat division at the 600 on the grandstand side now, and it's Scenic Peak on the outside rail in company with Roxar. Princessa a handy third, and Sedurka right behind them. Dash for Cash, the grey widest of that division, and they were well clear of Calm Smicer, and then Sorrento and La Zagaletta last on the grandstand side. It's Bomberbill in front on the flat side from Brothers Jess. Slalom and Show a Heart is getting a run through and is coming home hard on the flat side rail at the 200 metre mark on the grandstand. Dash for Cash is after Scenic Peak. Scenic Peak is in front on this side. It's Scenic Peak about a length and a half clear from Dash for Cash, and Scenic Peak beats Dash for Cash and Calm Smicer, Sedurka and Roxar. Show a Heart clearly first home on the flat side, but not in the hunt. He beat Fubu and Slalom on that division. Back behind these, La Zagaletta over on the grandstand rail in company with Sorrento. Back over on the flat, Fubu made some ground late, followed by Brothers Jess. Sound the Alarm, Bomberbill tired after leading up. Princessa towards the end of that division of horses, and Go On Spending was well back there also. Down the outside, number 15, Scenic Peak, ridden by Reese McLeod, has won the race. He was up on the pace all of the way on the grandstand side, and he has won the race decisively, with the judge calling for a photo for the minor end of the prize. That's probably Reese McLeod's biggest success, a Group 3 victory in the Bobby Lewis Quality on number 15, Scenic Peak, for Danny Bagua of Felvalon fame, and the quaddie's going to pay $6,490. It's a dead heat for the minor end of the prize, 15, and a dead heat for second between 9 Calm Smicer and 12 Dash for Cash. 15 and a dead heat second between 9 and 12, and close up with Sedurka and Roxar. They've missed out and they've run 1:8.7. 1:8.7 is a very, very good gallop. A Glacier holds the record here at 1:7.1. 15 and a dead heat between 9 and 12. This fellow, a Scenic 4-year-old, has won 7 from 11, and he's won 4 in a row, starting with a Class 3 3-year-old back in February at Doomben. He went to Toowoomba and won in May, and then won a couple of races at Eagle Farm in quick succession, and he beat Port Call home last time out in what was a very, very impressive win. And Port Call ran a pretty handy race a little earlier today, and Scenic Peak for Danny Bagua has done a terrific job, drawing the right side admittedly, and he just outsped them. Young Reese McLeod is a name you're going to hear a lot of, and I reckon that would be his biggest success so far. He hasn't been riding all that long, and he was certainly delighted when he hit the line.
Looking for 4 out of 4, and Boss the last 4. Better on the tote currently at 290 and 190. Only one to move up. Yes, one to come in here, and the Gold Class is certainly well tried on track. Better on tote, 290, 190. Previous race brilliantly won by Shogun Lodge, number 1, ridden by Glenn Boss, beat 16 for Wadi, 7 Belle de Jour, and 4 ran 4th. Now the starter comes over to his stand and will mount same at any tick of the clock. There he goes onto the ladder, presses the button. They're off in the last. Gold Class didn't jump well, is back near the tail. And Clay Shaker is the early leader from Veteran. In third posse, Jet Shoes settling down. Cretan Marwin Gold followed closely by Niagara Kate, and then comes Winner Load. Length and a half, Magic Feather, Nighthawk followed by Gold Class. Well back is Newcastle Knight, followed by Call the Shot, Defire second last. And Absolute is Excellion, the leader. Clay Shaker from Ballina. Down to the 600 goes Clay Shaker from Veteran. Marwin Gold Golden Crete, followed home on the inside next by Niagara Kate, Jet Shoes, Magic Feather, Win a Load, and then Nighthawk, followed then by Call the Shot, Gold Class. A lot of work to do, so too Defire, Newcastle Knight at Excellium's last, into the straight and down to the 300, and Clay Shaker is giving them something to chase. Clay Shaker a couple of lengths on Veteran, 4 lengths Call the Shot, Magic Feather, and then comes Defire at the 120, and Clay Shaker's about 2.5 clear. Second is Veteran, followed by Magic Feather. Defire is absolutely zooming home too late, and it's Clay Shaker from Defire, Photo third, Magic Feather and Excellium wide out. Veteran next, followed by Nighthawk, Gold Class, whatever he had as far as the chance in the race was concerned. He lost it at Barrier Rise. Then Jet Shoes, Marwin Gull, followed by Niagara Kate, and then came Crete, Win a Load, and the last two, Call the Shot, pulling up quickly, and Newcastle Knight. The winner is Clay Shaker. By gee, can't he run? Number 4, Clay Shaker, trained by George Reed at Ballina, for Mrs. R.G. Webster, by Clay Hero from Snippet's daughter, Snippety Snap. Number 4 has paid $5.50 one night, $1.90 the place. Oh, well, we check that, $5.50 and $1.90. Yes, 4 Clay Shaker has been able to score here. 1 Defire, didn't he loom home beautifully? And back me next time or the time after, $2.10. And Magic Feather has been able to run third, number 7, and Magic Feather has paid $8.90. The official fourth wide out was number 13, and that was Excellium. 4:17.13 in the last of the day, 1:04.16. 34.70 the sectional time, and Clay Shaker 13 plus 1, 14 starts, 7 wins, 2 seconds, 2/3. The run of the race was certainly Defire, but as I say, over the 1100 you can't afford to give him a start, and Gold Class came out nearly last, and that was the end of the penny section for him. Let's check the totes. This is a superfecta, and the numbers are 417, 13, 3 and 8. 417, 13, 3 and 8. And the dividend one or otherwise we'll know shortly. Number 4, $5.50 and $1.90. Number 1, $2.10. Number 7, $8.90. The Quinella, $16.30, $16.30, an exactor of $42.40. The trifecta, $670.90, and the first four, 417 and 13, $30,857.60. The margins to follow, along with
St. Mick coming up into the stalls, and they're ready to run. Last on the card, Bellow Signor the inside, Primrose Sands is alongside him. They're off, and the starter caught them well. Soon after the jump, it's Primrose Sands and Bellow Signor, with Primrose Sands taking up the running. May the Horse Be With You began fast, quickly goes into second. All Tanked Up improves outside Bellow Signor, and then Tiger's Eye trapped out a little at this stage. Rain Gauge getting a good run about 6th the inside, 2 lengths to Rum, followed by Brorama Star just on a Green Raider. Then Pleasant Mick and 2.5 Apache King. Primrose Sands a narrow leader, but now there's pressure coming on at the 1200 metres as All Tanked Up moved up and sat outside the leader. In behind them then gets the beautiful trail May the Horse Be With You, 3 lengths away, trailed a similar margin to Bellow Signor. 2 lengths further back then came Tiger's Eye round the outside. 1,000 metres to go. Next in the field is Rain Gauge, followed by Rum, and 2 lengths then Brorama Star. A length to just on a Green Raider, Pleasant Mick, and 2 lengths Apache King. As they went by the 800 metres now, All Tanked Up a neck in front, working Primrose Sands over. About 3 lengths away, May the Horse Be With You, coasting in third position. A break of about 3 lengths in Bellow Signor, Tiger's Eye. Rum has pulled out wide, and then Rain Gauge, followed by Brorama Star as they cornered. Just on a next from Pleasant Mick and Apache King. Primrose Sands again went to the lead from All Tanked Up as they sweep into the straight below the 400. 3 lengths, May the Horse Be With You, called on, and then Bellow Signor, Rain Gauge with a run, and the rest are headed by Rum and then Just on her. But Primrose Sands got to the 200, a lead of about 3. Here's Rain Gauge descending on her quickly, then Bellow Signor and Rum. Primrose Sands in front, Rain Gauge trying to get there. Primrose Sands fighting on, Rain Gauge levelling the last 50. Rain Gauge grabbing Primrose Sands, a bobbing go. Rain Gauge the outside, Primrose Sands have hit it together. Bellow Signor third, and then Rum, Just on her, and behind these to finish Brorama Star, Green Raider, Pleasant Mick, and then Apache King. All Tanked Up tired. So did May the Horse Be With You. He's finished towards the tail with Tiger's Eye. Rain Gauge has grabbed Primrose Sands right on the line and has made a photo finish in the last on the card. Stand by for numbers. Primrose Sands was softened up by All Tanked Up. Rain Gauge came at her hard, but she did fight back, and it's just a bob of the head. Who got the bob in on the line? Judge needs the photo. It really could go either way, this. Rain Gauge and Primrose Sands. Judge calls for the photo. Photo for all. It's a dead heat. It's a dead heat in the last.
Okay, a dead heat, great finish in the last at Flemington. Gate rolling, Twilight Harness, Hobart. Here is Damien Seaton.
From out wide, came out running. Drax is showing speed, and Kakani's going to angle across and take it.
$50, 2 trifectas, 3, 10, 4, 49.60 and 10, 3, 4, 53.60.